Okay, to get now, this is we are getting only keys. Suppose if I want to get values, to get values one by one by one. Okay, so how to do that? To get values one by one, suppose if you want to get all the values one by one, that moment you need to write the code like this okay, for X. I told you that X variable. You can keep any variable, your name, my name. Suppose Shyam Sundar is attending the class. So Sundar is a variable in, okay, in cars, in which variable dictionary name and then column. Now you need to do that here. Somewhat margin we need to give print, print, okay, print bracket. Now you need to call what cars and then kept and then X. Okay. This is the syntax we need to write. Let me check that whether is the right syntax I have written or not for X in cars. Okay. Print cars. Okay. So now it will give our values, only the not keys. Okay. Before that, for this code, we were getting only what key value keys. But by this code, we will get the values. Okay. Now run this code. What are we are getting? Okay. It is to be here. It is giving red mark. So open bracket. So it is to be closed here. Okay. Now run this code again. Run list key error true. So error in which line? Line 159. Line 159. Print cars. Here is the error. So in 159, this is the okay. Now why? Because your variable is Sundar, but you mention here X. This is the error. So you keep this Sundar because every time the values will be stored in this variable. Okay. Now cars after that bracket and it is to be terminated with the breaks of a parenthesis. So then after if you run this code, you will get the result. See, now you are getting what only the values. Understood? What are your, this is your, this is your dictionary. Under this dictionary, these are what? These are, this is the key and this is value. This is key and this is value. This is key. Before that, whenever I have used that code, only I get the keys. Then after I try to find out the length of that dictionary. Then after I have written for loop again, little bit of code I have changed. Then I have gotten these values one by one. Okay. No. For to get the values, simply I have written what? Try to the change of here. Simply I have called the variable in print function. Here print function that variable called under cars. Cars is that variable name. Cars is the dictionary name. So within the cars, here I have not used cars name. Just I have called that whatever the value stored in this variable. Okay, I have called that variable. So one by one. So every time the for loop goes to uh, index and it looks for the first value. Okay, so that will be taken as a key value, key. And then for this, if you want to get the values, I have written pause that variable, this variable name in cars. Okay. So next is what? Next, I want to go for. Next is what? We can also use keys to get all keys. Okay. I can use, we can we can use what keys method is, we can use keys method. So we can use keys method for what purpose? To get all keys, to get all keys. Okay, so we can use keys to get all keys. So what do you mean of this? Here, by this code, I have gotten all the key values, but we can write for this, if you want to get the keys, we can use the keys method. Okay, so let us see how can we do this by for loop, again, for simple x is a variable, you can keep anything, x in cars. Okay, x is a variable, you can keep. Okay, now cars dot, if you keep, you will get keys is a method, I told you that. So whenever you keep dot operator here, the dot operator, you will see keys method. Where is this? Is the keys method. You click on this keys method. Under this keys method, then after you, it is indicating that error. So whenever you keep colon here, then okay. Now try to get a print statement. Print x. So now what happened? You try to understand. I am using just the keys method. So by this keys method, I will get all the keys of one more time. So this is the all the keys. Before that, we tried to get all the values, and before that, I have used the code to get the length of the dictionary. And initially, the dictionary is declared and defined with these pairs. Then I try to get the printout. After that, I have used the code to get the only key values, length of the dictionary, values. I tried to get values. Then after again the key method I have used it to get the key, all the key values. Okay, simply I have used the key values, key method I have used it. Okay, so by key method, we can use key method to get all keys. Okay, within the pair. Next is what? Next hash. Uh, to get all keys, both keys and values. And values, there is a method. Okay, so method is nothing but is predefined code written. Okay, predefined code written by the programmer and kept somewhat name. Okay, so items method, that method to get both keys and values, use items method or function, both suffixed with brackets. These brackets are called parentheses. Now to get both keys and values, okay, we need to use items method. So same for loop x, you keep your name, my name is a variable. Int, we need to say in cars, then after you need to give colon, otherwise it will give error. Now come down. So we need to use what we need to use the method. So method, under this, if you keep the dot operator, items method, I told you that items method. So under this, if you keep cars dot items method, look for this is the item method. So items method, then keep the column. Now give a margin, otherwise indentation, print. Now bracket. Now you request for both the keys, if you consider keys as x, okay, and values as y. So you ask for x comma y, but whenever you are requesting x comma y, it is giving error. But you have, because unresolved reference, you are giving reference y, but there is no any reference you have given here. So you need to give the reference here. Y in cars dot items. Okay, method. Then after, so whenever you refer to variables and you can request for to print the two values, because X is referenced with keys and Y is referenced for values. Now you run this code and you will get this key value. This is the key, this is the key, and this is the value. This is the key and this is the value. Key and value. So these are the ways how to get the dictionary by for loop. How can you navigate through all the key values? Okay. Now, so now let us go for somewhat another topic, which is what next topic is what copy a dictionary. How to copy a dictionary. So comment here, copy a dictionary. How can you copy a dictionary? How can you copy? Simply you write that. So suppose you cars is a your dictionary. If you want to copy the total items of cars dictionary to another dictionary, now cars you want to cars one is equal to cars dictionary dot copy dot operator. Whenever you keep dot operator copy. See, so you will get cars is where is our cars? I have created cars really. Okay, cars dot. If I want to use cars dot, so that when keep the dot operator and see for copy method. Copy method is here. You click this copy method, and then so now what happened? Whatever the items of this cars company, cars dictionary, copied to this another dictionary cars one. Now you request for print of cars one. Okay. Now you will get all the same. This will be executed. You are getting, this is the total dictionary copied to car soon. If you request for again print of cars, same the cars dictionary will have same values. Okay, you run this code, never closed. Here cars one to be closed. Okay, now you run this code, you are getting this value, two dictionaries. One is the cars, the values of cars dictionary, and the same values copy. Okay, by copy method of cars to cars one. Okay, two dictionaries we are getting. This is the way to copy a dictionary. Okay,